Today we are playing Maya Nayaya. A monoblack aggro scam midrange strategy in the format of vintage, which might or might not be horrible, but we'll see. My Scornful Striker. Whenever a player casts a non-creature spell, they lose 2 life. Great effect. Too bad she's legendary. Dauthi Voidwalker exiles GY. Orcish Bowmasters punishes draws, good in vintage. Barrowgoyf, good in grindy matchups. Grief alongside Reanimate for turn 1 Grief Scam. Dark Ritual as our mana acceleration, only 3 artifacts that produce mana, and main deck Null Rods. Because other decks play more artifacts than we do. So we are going to weaken them. Thoughtseize, rarely seen in vintage, so maybe it's just kind of bad, we'll see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15 turn 1s, black sources. Black's typically playing Dredge. We do have lots of tools against Dredge, and we do have 4 Leylines in the sideboard. Sounds good. Well, this hand is kind of great, isn't it? So Munchlax just always plays Dredge. I will pitch my... because Munchlax and Dredge is the same. Oops, all spells. Oh, vintage Dredge. Mono white initiative. That said, this player profile seems like we keep and we pitch my... could also pitch Bowmeister. Could just pitch a Reanimate. I will likely not need to. Bowmeister is good against Bazaar, against the first activation. Let's pitch Mai. She's legendary as well. It is a Bazaar deck. 2 Noxious Revivals, so villain can counter my Grief. Don't love that. It's actually really bad for me. I can take their Grief. I could take their Shambling Shell. That doesn't really accomplish anything if they can Noxious Survival it. So if I take my opponent's Grief and I reanimate their Grief, they can Noxious Revival it, and then I can reanimate my Grief, and they Noxious Revival it again. That's fucked up. It kind of sucks. Holy shit. You can reanimate their Dredger. That also doesn't work because they will Noxious Revival it as well. Delays a turn. I mean, not really. It's... well, so like my opponent starts dredging on turn 2, and like I... unless you mean that I reanimated on turn 2, then... I don't really want to draw Grief. So I can't revival my Grief. Bold is close to nothing versus Dredge. No, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be a 4 power plus 2 damage. The issue is that if I hit Grief and I reanimate it, they just draw a Grief on their own turn, so I don't have a reanimate anymore. It does cost my opponent 2 life and a draw step. I think that's the like only thing to do. I need to play the Boggart Trawler as a land. That means that the only relevant card I can draw is gonna be... Wasteland. Really. Can wait 1 turn to play land. Well, then I take my land then. Just like, fine. Second Bowmaster. How do I cast the second Bowmaster? The double revival are truly a killer for my hand. Really so rough for me. Holy shit. Because I can't cast like casting the reanimate Makes them lose 2 life and cost me a draw step. They go to 15. Then I attack for 2, they activate Bazaar. So they're at 15, 13, activate Bazaar, go to 11, and I have 4 power, which is 3 combats, which doesn't raise, so I need to just pass.
He's a phenomenal control player.
My favorite streamer is
Sorcerer speed. Oh, that's nice.
All is right with the world.
It's a bit more damage. Venture, thank you very much for your prime sub. I appreciate the support. I will not reanimate anything. Oh, they discarded Grief. Just probably drew another one. There's doesn't seem to be other reason to do that. Yeah. So that's the issue, that we do get griefed, so we don't actually discard anything. I wish I had a suitable land in my deck. I don't, I guess. Reanimate, Dauthi Voidwalker now. Ooh, they failed on a Dredger, we get to ping. Nice. Oh, they get nothing? That's nice. I have 2 Shambling Shells. Well, they don't get the Amalgams instantly, so that is nice, but I don't have that many good draws. Verdant Catacombs is not one of them. If I attack with the Orcs, then maybe another Orc is an out. They have Stinkweed in hand though. Sure, I don't care. If I do this, then my opponent flips no Chills and I draw another Bowman. That should be lethal, right? No Chills, no Narcomoebas to block. Well, they can also outsmart me and block the big one. Can you explain why no Survey land? I forgot. It's a monocolor deck as well, so like you don't put dual lands in it naturally, but probably I should run one, yeah. I just thought about it when I had the Delta in play and needed to top deck something. Yeah, monocolor Surveils untapped if you pay 3 life. Voidwalker, Leyline, 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 Leyline. Out Null Rods. And a Mai. Fatal Push, pretty bad maybe. Long Goodbye, pretty bad. Virtuous Ruin, pretty bad. I did not see the preliminary deck analysis for Waltz 31, no. Where we lost? The fuck? Crazy, I know. Barrowgoyf seems pretty good against Dredge. In all graveyards, so it's gonna be pretty large. I mean, Dredge is probably doesn't have that many things, but our sideboard config looks pretty good. NGL, Dauthi plus Boggart plus Leyline, indeed, yes. Yeah, I can't believe they power crept out Eliminate after printing a yellow colored version of that. Maybe Mental Misstep should be in my deck over a push. Probably. Ooh, drew Black Lotus again. What a hand. Turn 1 Barrowgoyf, let's fucking go. Thoughtseizing Dredge is really funny, I guess, but seems like a pretty easy sickening shoal. And a Barrowgoyf. And we can strip mine the land. In both games I drew Black Lotus in my opening hand. That makes me kind of scared of what's gonna happen if I don't draw Black Lotus, but I guess Dark Ritual would work pretty similarly this game. Yes, we know nothing now. Did I stream the Pioneer Lurma RCQ? I did not know. Dark Ritual. From among them, okay, so it doesn't pick up the cards, just discard that.
He's a phenomenal
Oh, it doesn't pick up
player.
my.
Nice cube deck.
Thank you. If I draw a Grieve, I could Grieve and then strip mine. Like the Ishkana, very cool. I thought about it a bit more actually, and I'm not sure it's that cool. Frankly. Because my deck doesn't really have the ability to gain Delirium. Ishkana was Ardos's idea, but Ardos loves to play Cash Grab. And I didn't play Cash Grab, which is an issue. O ty kurwa śmieciu, nie? To chuj no. Let's see if you can beat my 5/6 lifelinker with no bazaar. No bazaar, what did I say? Forget it. Jaki mistrz, kurwa. Let's flip a Dauthi or another Trawler. So we have many hits. Grieve, Bowmaster, Barrowgoyf. Just a second Barrowgoyf seems pretty tough to beat. Like, just 10 life each turn, bring your Narcomoebas. You think 4 stock up Maniac is too much? I don't actually think that, or rather, maybe, but just post-board it's good, and like the other alternatives, just not great. Is it you may mill? You may mill that many cards, okay. So we don't have to mill. But let's find a Voidwalker. Could push the blocker, but I want to find a Voidwalker or... Yeah, here comes the Voidwalker. 6/7 milled Leyline. You really want a 2-mana play, it helps on 2 lands, and if you can put Vestige into play of Spelunking. Yeah, I agree. It helps, but... So like, my solution... It's not really a solution to what you were saying, but I found the 2-mana plays to be not great, and I just put 8 suitable lands into my deck. Alright, Barrowgoyf, best card. Let's have Mental Misstep. It can counter the Noxious Revival. Which I think they had in their deck, I didn't look. No, they did, yeah. No, I don't know if they did post-board, but... Vexing Bauble is okay. On the draw, we probably need to mull to... Leyline pretty aggressively. Maybe not, I guess at least a Strip Mine. Strip Mine or Leyline. Well, they should definitely have it against my... Well, that's a nice hand. Ooh. Yeah, Wasteland. It's the more important part. So I wanted to not play Lotus Petal, but I added it last minute, and I think it's going to be pretty good. Maya się dobrała. Hollow One's a bit scary, maybe. Oh, perhaps. I think Wasteland? Or Voidwalker. So there's no Hollow One. I guess they can draw it, so like that's why. I would Wasteland. If I cast a Voidwalker this turn, they would need to spend 2 mana to answer Voidwalker, 2 mana to answer the Leyline, and then they just have nothing. They could sandbag Vigor too. What is that an argument for, though? What they discard? I guess that's useful to look at. They discard Sickening Shawl, and Grief, and Shambling Shell. Whoa. I guess I would like to Thoughtseize. But if I Thoughtseize and they get to fix with Bazaar, then it was kind of a useless Thoughtseize. I think Wastelanding is just bad. That's the... like, what do you do? Kill my Leyline now? Put the Bazaar on top? That doesn't seem manageable, really. Because then you have no cards and then you have 1 card in hand. Or you just have second Bazaar. It's fine. Discard Noxious Revival, Acrid, Force of Will. Whose will? So I think now I should Voidwalker because Villain is going to need to spend 4 cards answering. All of those. Why are they discarding green cards? They probably just have more. That's why. They hit my Petal with Force of Will, that's gonna be funny. Like if they discard Force, Noxious Revival, Sickening Shawl and Grief, they just have pitch interaction in hand. Of some kind. Could be, yes. But if Villain goes Force blue cards, then I can Thoughtseize away the last card and they will not hollow me or Force of Vigor me anytime soon. But here I'm spending the mana on the Dauthi. If they counter Dauthi, then we have Reanimate for Voidwalker. That's kind of potent as well. Down to 1 card. Discarded Noxious GGT. Losing from here would be insane. Well, then I just will try not to lose. If I put 5 power into play, I guess I can't lose to Hollow 1 really, so... let's do that. Whenever a player... wait, she's the... whoa. She's... symmetrical. Come on. You miscalculated. I love Zuko more than I fear you. We have Dark Ritual. But that's kind of about it. But we can top the Grief, Barrowgoyf, my Thoughtseize, Reanimate something from their deck. Mana Crypt. Dobra, siedzi. Bit spooky, that's a shit ton of mana. What's that, a Cockring? Tezzeret Capitan. That's fine. Perhaps. It's not fine. If I was on the play and I drew the Thoughtseize regardless, maybe it would have been fine. Masz, kurwa, kapitanie. They will take lots of damage from the Ancient Tomb and Mana Crypt, so that's good. Okay, they will take 0 damage. Do they play Walking Ballista? That will be actually fucked up. My opponent can just cast Ballista with X3 right now. I kind of can't come back. Null Rod would be not bad. I think Reanimate might be not good to run. I wonder. Walking Barista, excuse me, yes. Walking Barista. Am I going to get served a lethal coffee? Doesn't seem like it. Top, I guess, is probably the best thing for them to grab. Not as good into Bowmasters, not that bad into Bowmasters either. I do have plenty of dead top decks now with Griefs. Why does my MTG Goldfish look like a spreadsheet? Spreadsheet? How does yours look like? It's recent tournament finishes for Dog B. The Saga is going to ruin me as well.
He's a phenomenal control player.
I was up 7 minutes on clock. I swear.
I swear has been called. Sure, buddy, I believe you. Another top? Wait, is that an infinite combo? I'll ping the Flash Shaker then. That's a combo, right? Like 2 tops plus Flash Shaker just kinda kills me, but... Oh... Should have targeted as the Flash Shaker of the first one, probably. Only hand. Okay, I have no place. Reap. Maybe they will die to Mana Crypt. Oh, see, 15. Surveil Shelly. So I have no Surveil Lens and no Shoulder in my deck. I think both of those could be mistakes. I did think about a decklist and I eventually cut Shouldered. I only run the fetches for Fatal Push. I think Shouldered might be just kinda good to play. Because it's powerful, just need to be able to cast it. Which... It's rough, chat. How does one guarantee casting their expensive cards? Łapie kurwa. We killed a Flash Shaker. Huge success. Would Fair Necro be too bad in this deck? No, I thought about it, but I didn't add it. Bernash Torres had it versus you last week and you lost to it. Oh kurwa, Reanimate. Best card. I see, I see. Alright. We are up against an artifact deck. We have no cards in the sideboard because we already have 4 Null Rod's main deck and that's all we need. Us on top of my Urza's Saga seem tough, but we have 5 Wastelands and they only have 1 because it's restricted, so it was alright. Position Agent for Tezzeret? No, I don't think so. I think we might want to play Long Goodbyes though. Voidwalker doesn't do much. Thoughtseize is a bit bad, yeah. Maybe on the play it's okay. Voidwalker is just unblockable, which is not horrible. Orcish Bowmasters nice against Ring. Kind of need answers to Raker. Yeah, that's why I'm bringing Long Goodbye. I think I'll just have the pushes. Bubble on the play is alright. I will board it out on a draw. My doesn't look... Well, we'll see. I'm not sure. We have a plan. We just turn one cycle, turn two waste Thoughtseize. It's a bit too bad. I think the troll is just gigabait. Doesn't seem great in vintage. Double Mai is not great. We can join Null Rod, yeah. No, to jest kurwa łapsko. To rozumiem. I think I'll put back Grief. Then I go turn 1 Bowmaster, turn 2 Bowmaster, and then I have 2 lands and we are top decking with Null Rod. Don't you want to grieve them? Well, I do. I don't want to grieve myself though, so... I feel like you just never bother reanimating Troll. Yeah, it's Troll. It's a Troll inclusion. We should play Shouldered and ways to cast it. Troll is kinda hard to beat for blue-black Lurrus. Well, it seems pretty bad to turn 1 Swarm Cycle. We'll see, we'll see. Well, Ancient Tomb is... So Ancient Tomb is good if you have stuff to cast with Ancient Tomb. So in this deck currently, it's really those 8 that get cast by Ancient Tomb. Voidwalker Ancient Tomb is curious. But you could play a different deck. There was a mono black deck that won the Charlie this week, running Sheoldred. I think I've seen it, yeah. Voidwalker is a sideboard card. So far, drawing Black Lotus is quite alright. What is not alright is... Thoughtseize, really, because when you're on the draw, it's quite bad. Stone Cold Serpent. How do you win this game now? Chat, I literally have removal in my deck. Like, there's no way I lose to a 3/3. Like, I have actual removal in my deck. I have creatures that beat it. I have Barrowgoyf. How do we win this game? Like, bros. How do we lose this game? You should be asking. Leave the workshop. It can't cast non-artifacts. There's a chance I could have done that. Why did they not block? No bo chcą się ścigać, no nie wiem. To się ścigamy. Do I utilize my orc as a champ? Co ty gadasz? My opponent's creature has trample. I don't know if we are aware of that. They didn't block because they didn't want to lose their serpent to my orc. Oh, that's a huge life loss. If they cast Moxen, they take damage, 2 damage per every Mox, so I guess that's not so bad. If they play another Flash Raker, could be rough. Scrolling Crawler, interesting. Nice draw. Crawler kills them. It's pretty funny with Bowmaster, yeah. Should I shoot them? Or the Flash Raker? I think the Flash Raker. Like, how do they win now? Classic Mox being shittier than a basic. Yeah, classic. Another Flash Raker. They're 4 life. May I just pass and ping them and I can't lose? I lose 1 more life from this crawler. Okay, kanister wins. Let's hacking go. The issue now is that I'm on the draw, so I'll bring my Mindbreak Trap. I'll cut the Thoughtseizes. They seem really bad on the draw. Sell those Grief, but at least that's free. And I think the unblockable monster is maybe not so bad actually. Misstep. Wait, też Misstepa. The Boggart Trawler damage adds up. Vexing Bauble goes out on the draw. Submit. When will they finally print Barrowgoyf into Modern? Chad, would you play Barrowgoyf in your Modern decks if you could have? We have Black Lotus again, so we have a chance. The hand is not great other than that. I feel I'm supposed to keep though. Like, I can't, like, come on, Black Lotus, it's the best part of my deck. O kurwa, 2 takich? I need to save my Lotus to pay for the... What the fucking ward? Soul Ring. No, nice grief. Kurwa, no. Super. Nice grief, idiot. Debilu. Holy shit. Alright, it's good, chat. I play Black Lotus. I push you 6-6. We can draw Long Goodbye. It can be countered, so it's good against the ward costs. There's no way they draw the 1 ring right now. Or Tezzeret. Tezzeret into top. I mean, could be worse. Still, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. But it could be worse. Alright, chat. Link 8 discard spells in Vintage is Gigabait. I think we want to play more mana, which is bad with Null Rod, but too bad. We're gonna play more mana and bigger monsters like Sholdreds. Tata yes, Chalice on 2. Dobra. Sure. Only Magic had hand traps. Alright, we can draw Long Goodbye. Right. Isn't that just Wars Initiative? Nie, kurwa, nie jest Wars. Od razu musisz być taki downer. It is not necessarily Wars. Like, why would it be? We have better cards. And some Wars cards. Well, isn't my deck Wars Initiative now? It is, because it's like half functional Ning Vintage deck. So yeah, the initiative is a better functioning vintage deck, so it is a better... So initiative is a better mono black my Aggro in that sense, right? Opponent drew long goodbye 2 turns ago. Long goodbye to me, you mean? I see. What baited you into playing this deck? No nie, kurwa, nie wytrzymam, nie? Baited you into playing this deck. Chat witnesses one loss of a Magic the Gathering deck and they start behaving like that. Come on. Dark Ritual has merits, but not this game. Seems like a good hand. Again, I'm on a draw. I can't win. No Lotus though. Sure. The treasures don't even do anything, so I mean I can... Sure. You do remember your first stream. You seeked help for feelings in Pioneer. KKV. Got you on 100% volume. Lops of Titan and Polish cursing. Sounds good, yeah. Opponent is playing UC. We could draw 3. Let's not do that though. Because they have a Hull Breacher. Oi. Good old times. I wasn't here. Damn. Mystical Tutor. Tinker for what? Exactly. No, there's no way they have a main deck portal, is there? Yeah, it's just Citadel. So you can just attack them. Attack villain. Ooh la la! Could also time walk with the Voidwalker. Got you, Walker. That sounds good to me. Deal more damage that way. Wasteland. Nine life points. Can you kill me? With a Bolas's Citadel. No idea if they played the Delta of the top or not. I think they did. Stock up of the top. 3 life points. Okay. That's kind of scary actually. Capitan. Okay, that's fine. So they found cards off of stock up and the best they could do is to play Capitan of the top. No, I don't really understand what my opponent's deck is doing. This is not what villain is playing. Street Wraith can't play Lurus. Let's fucking go. Makes perfect sense. It's a Tinker deck, so Null Rod seems okay. Mindbreak Trap on the draw seems alright. It's a Cruel Capitan deck. Should I have Long Goodbye? Maybe it's an Opposition Agent matchup as well. Let's board out Thoughtseize on the draw because it's too bad. And we can maybe board out Barrowgoyf as well. They look not great in a matchup like this. Just keep 2. Is this mono black amulet? Where is the amulet? Chat. Tabular Tony is giga funny. Like, get it. I'm typically playing amulet in modern. So Tabular Tony was pretending that I'm playing an amulet deck. While I'm obviously not. Which is actually really comedic. What's the Cavalier for in the sideboard? It's for the mirrors. And mono white initiative. Maybe I just get back Troll. Or would I rather get Grief? Take the stock up? I mean, Troll kills faster. When is F6ing? For some reason. Let's go for the Legacy Band play. I guess both are Legacy Band, if you think about it. And now they can stock up next turn, which is maybe horrible for me. But they take so much damage from the Troll, and how many Troll answers can they have in their deck? We already discarded one Dismember. Spazzolino Elettrico. This is the link to my guide. It's on metafy.gg/@kanister. Many said they found it useful. I hope you will too. That's a great draw. What if Null Rod is just a sideboard card? In main deck I should just play my Shoulder and just try to pressure my opponent. Too late to learn Amulet though. It's never too late. But I know that you are performing implied Bantok, so I will 4-hour time you out for that. Sounds like worse mono white initiative. Well, mono white initiative is also a Null Rod deck, I guess. So I guess then I'm not even initiative. Which is fair. Somehow implied Bantok is worse than actual Bantok. Yeah, it's because the person tries to conceal their intentions and they think they are being smart about it. Alright, they cast one spell. They cast 2 spells. No. Bowmaster, I guess? Might as well. I mean, Shouldered Mai and Bowmasters are good hate bears in the format, I think. I think maybe Grief Reanimate is... like, maybe that's alright in some way. What is not alright is playing 8 discards. That's too many. If you play Grief alongside fast mana, you could just play it for 4 mana as well, sometimes on turn 1. So maybe we just play Grief with no Reanimate. We just play Grief to have a free interaction. Or hard castable monster. And then Null Rod is in the sideboard. Chad, we are 2-1. Who baited me into playing this deck? Am I stupid? Idiot. I'll keep. Point is on Lurus, so we have to prepare for a grindy game. They mulligan to 6. Are we going to create a new tier 0 deck in Vintage? It will take a while. It is taking a while, but yeah. We are slowly getting there. Add Frog to fix the deck. No, Frog is giga lame. A bit odd to play Mana Vault, isn't it? Hey, Black Lotus. I think pitch push is better. I mean, it was a multi-6, but it's kind of silly. I mean, it's not that bad. The Saga, like, gives you a blue source. Technically. I'll just kill it now. Like, the Construct could be a problem if they decide to tap the Mana Vault for it. Flusterstorm, stock up. Oh, the star of the show. The Barrowgoyf. Bring back Lotus, drop Lotus, GG's. That's why I kind of wanted to keep the push. I think push is pretty bad in Vintage. Mostly. No shit, I guess. Barrowgoyf. 6-7. Haha. That's good. Wow! The Barrowgoyf warrants a force of will. That's pretty good, honestly. We have 2 unknowns. They have a tapped Mana Vault, which damages them. And we have a Orcish Bowmaster to keep the pressure on Eastland. It truly is, yes. Could Reanimate, Grief, Barrowgoyf, or Troll. We pitched the Fluster, right? Yes. Well, the 6-7 is lethal next turn. Yeah, Grief is also lethal. Let's do the correct play. No, tam chuj, żaden play nie był correct. You knew it. No, they pitched a Fluster, they just drew another one. But the first one got excelled with Force of Will. No! Brainstorm! Should have just Bowmastered. No! No! That was so bad. Holy shit, what a punish. Alright, I'll never play my Bowmaster. It's time for my to shine. Kanister wins. I love seeing that. My what? Huh? No, like my Scornful Striker, the card. Opposition Agent seems great against fetches. Long Goodbye is great against long goodbyes. This is not a Null Rod matchup. We can cut it. Voidwalker in and Stillmoon Cavalier in for protection from everything. They play stock ups. Fatal Push doesn't seem great. It kills Lurus, that's about it. Thoughtseize seems actually pretty good against a Lurus deck. You get to time it right. Minus 2/6/7s could be, frankly. Misstep is great here. Good point. Some Null Rods. I mean, they played Mana Vault. What does that mean in a Lurus deck? -1 Mai? That's crazy. That's like my best card. Lurus PO? Really? I guess Vault means PO, that makes sense. In that case, it is a Null Rod matchup and I take that back. Hey, Professor, I don't understand this class. Neither do I, but... The next Vintage Challenge we play, chat, I will be thinking about this deck for the next month. And the next Vintage Challenge we play, it's gonna be so awesome. We will probably go 3-3 as well. But it's gonna be a good time. I think we could do better than this. Yeah. I don't know if this does better, but... Turn 2, I will show them. Turn 1 Wasteland, cycle Troll. Maybe I should get... Maybe I should bring Mindbreak Trap if they are on PO. Black Lotus, okay. Boggart, Trawler. How much does the agent do against my opponent's deck? Oppo agent just seems bad versus everyone. Doomsday barely access anymore. Jean-Julien, are you aware of the fact that nearly every deck runs fetches? I think I kind of feel like I want to play the agent now because it's now or never. Living on a prayer. Sits. Boggart pass. Take 3. Mox Jet, okay. This does look like a Null Rod matchup, chat. Why did you tell me it does not look like a Null Rod matchup? Like, why? Who would ever claim that? Alright, time to strike. Wow. I think we are pretty fucked. I have long goodbye to kill Lurus. They don't have action, and I don't die. Actually, I'm fine. I can reanimate Lurus then. But like, if all they have is mana, I'm okay. I mean, of course they have 5 cards in hands, and they tap 6 in their Lurus deck, so, you know. Thunder Trap Trainer. Whoa, didn't want to kick? That can't be a good sign either. I guess just means PO. 2 trainers. Stock up. It's fine, chat. They are looking for the PO. No, I think they had it. They would have kicked it if they, like, were looking for anything. Black Lotus. Do you think they'll play a fetch? I sure hope so. because he played the Volcanic. 4th Eorlingas. Okay, Null Rod in. PO in. Opposition agents. Get out of my deck. You do not belong. So currently my sideboard is all Boggart. Stillmoon out. Well, we can't afford that. Unless we want a position agent. Or Barrowgoyf. Which is probably, I mean, Barrowgoyf has the most points of power out of those. Although Stillmoon Cavalier, you can pump it. Could play push. Barrow can find my. Yeah, that doesn't feel like that's ever gonna happen. I'll have a push in my deck. Can find Grief. Yeah, like... I doubt. Alright, I'll keep. Maybe it's good enough. Urborg and Thoughtseize. Oh, Ancestral Recall, Seamrip, Sol Ring, Thunder Trap, Trainer, Urza Saga. Let's take the Recall. Misstep the Sol Ring. Maybe let the Sol Ring happen now. I guess I will if they did not play the Saga turn 1. Well, they played the Saga turn 1, I would feel compelled to hit it, but I think I'm fine now. Dark Ritual. PO. Trainer. Wow, PO Seamrip, that's OP. They don't have white mana for the Seamrip. Are they stupid? Kinda want to let them have the PO. Is it a bad idea? Currently it's worse than Trainer. Like way worse. Makes my Thoughtseize good for longer. So currently they have Volcanic, Saga, Seamrip, PO. And Lurus available. Which is an issue, I guess. But they can cast a Lurus, they don't have a single white, so they don't have 2 white either. They grabbed Lurus. Is that what happened? The log says nothing, yet they tapped 3 mana and something happened. I guess. Ooh, Maya. Probably better to play Mai. Streamer forgetting about his Urborg. Oh, kurva. That's true. Maybe taking the trainer was bad because they get to just replay it with Lurus. Thanks to my stupid Urborg. And they wouldn't have anything to replay, so I kinda inted. That was quite bad, perhaps. Lurus a good reason to misstep the ring, I guess. I mean, PO is not so great against Mai. You don't really need to kill the Lurus in a way. On the other hand, dealing damage to them is really valuable, so going Wasteland on the Urzas. Like Bowmaster is good pretty good against PO as well. But wasting the Saga and pushing the Lurus means I just get to keep attacking, and attacking them is really good. Well, I don't attack, they don't champ me. Or, well, they don't champ the Grief. You want to waste Saga anyway. No, the alternative is to play a 2-drop. Like, how about attack with Grief and play a 2-drop, because I don't play my 2-drops otherwise. Might just be unnecessary. I think this board wins if I attack twice, even if I don't draw land next turn. How do we beat Saga? Well, I kill it next turn. But it seems Probably like a good line to just keep attacking. I lose 2 life, by the way. Misstep. Reap. But I don't have white mana for Seam Rip. They go to 7 or 5. So I guess if they have a white source for the Seam Rip right now, I can get kind of wrecked. But otherwise, that's fine. Go to 3 life. Like, what's your plan here? Damn. In the meantime, I keep this. Opponent is on Lurus. Yeah, with 4 Voidwalkers main deck, the Dredge matchup, 5 Wastelands, 4 Leylines in the sideboard, we could probably play less Leylines. I mean, Deathrite Shaman incentivizes Null Rod main deck even more because it's more mana. That does something, actually. Can we play Abrupt Decay? No. We only play Dark Ritual. Cards we can Dark Ritual. Like this is not firing. Yeah, the DRS plus 2 drop is a nice ritual, and DRS deals direct damage to my opponent, which is good in my deck. Should really lose less die rolls. You mean fewer? What a hand. My versus Lavinia. Who wins? Kind of want to Null Rod so they can cycle the Vexing Bauble. I'll pick up Lurus, I'll Thoughtseize it. Seems like I can play Mai. I guess I take 4 more damage this way. So I don't really block damage from the Lavinia, I take more. So maybe that's bad. Well, Lotus is not that great, they have Vexing Bauble. Why can't Mai block Lavinia? No, well, like, she can, but that prevents less damage than playing my spells first. And I don't think I really want to attack. No. Lorien, Lavinia, Loros. Cool cards. So if I attack it, I don't know. I mean, we are trading damage. That should be fine for me. I'm 1 land away from casting Troll of Khazad-dm. Unfortunately, I only have 4 swamps in my deck, which is perhaps an issue. But it would be good to cast a Troll this game. You'd save life to be able to reanimate Troll later. I will reanimate Lurus and be fine. More Mai. Not ideal. Why is every damn card legendary in 2025? We know the answer. We all do. Non-creature spells with mana value greater than the number of lands that player controls. This is a creature spell, so that's fine. I cast Dark Ritual. Take 2. Let's fucking go. Well, this is almost firing. No, but we can double Q. Oh. Of course, they had the spell pierce, we knew that. They have Lorien, Lavinia, something else. They have a second Lavinia. There's no real purpose to killing this one. The my stalemate. Come on, Voidwalker, Barrowgoyf, anything. I have so many creatures, right? Allegedly. Prupka, nice. No, my flash holds no secrets, monster. Good evening, Mr. Streamer. Have you seen Badger Mole Cab Amulet? What do you think? I have. I think it likely contributed in no way towards the user's victories. Ooh, that's a great draw. Two Force of Wills. You don't counter this? Oh, they had a bubble. Sure. Oh, the Vexing Bauble. Chat, there's too many things to consider. Bauble and Lavinia. Lavinia is one-sided. Are they dumb? Why is my opponent not casting their spell? Are they stupid? Why is this lower power than Modern Limited?
Amazon Penny.
Yes. They can crack Bauble. Maybe forgot. Haha. No, I have Null Rod. Bro. They can't crack anything. I lose 2 life. What a stupid game. Holy shit. Why push? I mean, I don't know. Just to kill their creature. When they don't have 5 mana for a hardcast Force of Will up. Holy shit, 2 my. I suggest a line. No i nie odpalił się. Why did so many people register Is It Lessons for Worlds? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's a really good deck. But I haven't seen any games with it. Voidwalker would be good. Stillmoon Cavalier. So my opponent is playing a midrange deck, right? I think I'm... They have Wastelands, Lurus. It's just like a Lurus control. It's pretty cool that this deck blanks Wasteland pretty hard. Yeah, we're gonna unblank it in the future if we play the splashes. I'm not sure about sewers. But I guess with Deathrite Shaman we do blank Wasteland pretty hard as well. So removal in. Can I put my fail push in? No, thank you. And I think Null Rod actually out. They barely played any artifacts that do anything. Stillmoon is gonna fuck them up. Vexing Bauble on the draw, maybe I can cut it as well. They still play Force, so probably not. I guess I need to cut 2 more cards. So I'll cut 2 Barrowgoyfs for being horrible. Seems like it. How about Bowman? Seems great. Oh, turn 1 Thoughtseize. Fetch Swamp Thoughtseize, then Mox Jet Thoughtseize. Then I kill all of your threats. You have nothing. They might also have Bowman. Then I need Bowman to kill their Bowman. On the draw, Thoughtseize Mole. Not against the Lurus deck. Although I probably saved the second Thoughtseize. Holy shit, Lord of Life Gain. Yes. I cannot top a no. I mean, I'm free to chat. Tiebreakers reveal 46.67. Alright, so playing a bit more Thoughtseize. I think it wasn't great. Like it wasn't too bad against Lurus decks, but it was really bad against everything else. And definitely too much alongside Grief against those decks. Against shops, not good at all. Against Dredge, not good. Against Initiative, I guess it would be fine on the play. Their hands crumble easily. I did not play against Initiative though. Maya. I'll Thoughtseize. If I start casting Thoughtseizes... Well, Thoughtseize also plays a bit badly with Mai. Deals you 4 damage. Not piercing this? Saga, that's lucky. What do you think about Survel lands in Vintage? Should my deck play one? They are good in Lurus. Strip mine to the graveyard. Ooh, crazy. I mean, that's not crazy at all, but... I will struggle against the constructs. Haven't drawn... Well, unless I try... Strip mine myself. I guess I can just kill the constructs. I guess I'll try to lose the least life possible with my E. Play Bowmeister. That's fine. Take your Brainstorm. Frog. Take your Brainstorm still. I mean, the construct's gonna be rough. Bowman is not bad. I just want to kill Lurus first. Hopefully villain grabs Black Lotus. Doesn't make a construct. Makes a Black Lotus. I guess I can Bowman the construct in response. It's probably actually the best, yeah. Because their Bowmaster doesn't do anything. I don't draw cards. They will Lurus replay Lotus. Lurus is not in their hand right now. So I hope they do. I was hoping they would not make a construct and just Lotus for Lurus. Unfortunately, doesn't seem to be the case. Instead, they go for a Mox Jet. Crazy. So Voidwalker would be great in this spot. Attacking seems bad. One blocks with the Bowmeister, they can replay it with Lurus later. Might be unavoidable. To let them replay something. Because I have to push. I have to push because I have to be able to spend my mana on a spell. Sure. Well, I mean, like, they will need extra mana for Lurus to replay something. Alright. We have a way to push this game forward and to eventually win. Holy fucking shit. Let's go. What does this card do? Protection from white and black, okay. White or black to fly. Fast strike, 2 mana to pump. Okay. So I just pay 1 mana to fly every turn. I'm surprised you didn't like Barrowgoyf this matchup. Seeing this game, Barrowgoyf would be probably quite fine. Indeed. Like, it would be a great top deck here. So maybe I was mistaken. Demonic Tutor. There's no way villain has answers to Silver Moon, Stillmoon Cavalier. You don't need to fly, right? Oh yeah, that's true. Don't even need to fly. So what's their best card besides Ancestral? I mean, I have Bowmaster, so Ancestral is not even any good. Frog Troll. Okay. DTT. Hope not. Reanimating Troll is a little bit too dangerous. So I'll get Frog. Should I deal 1 extra? I will not. There's Spell Pierce in opponent's deck as well. Maybe you should have reanimated pre-combat. Dig through TT. Sounds good. Force of Will. Is that what they searched for? Is that what they found? They searched for a Meathook Massacre. No, can't be. They pitched Force of Will to Force of Negation. So like they searched for Force of Will? Pick up Lurito, okay. Don't forget you can pump the Stillmoon. I know, I just didn't know if I should. Other Bowmaster is not bad. Will not pump now to be able to cast both of my spells. Blue-black, Frog, sits. Seems hard to lose. Should I just shoot face? Like, what can go badly? Just more damage seems kind of unsolvable for my opponent. Strip mine. O kurwa, ma swojego jeszcze jednego orka. It is nice that my Bowmaster is kind of scared. I mean, their deck doesn't draw that many cards, but it is nice that the Bowmaster are kind of uneven. Can I attack? I think so. Just double pump and they are on no outs. Okay. Bro, forgot to give it flying, did I? Seems like they demonic tutored for force, yes. I think Long Goodbye has to kill Lurus still. What was the card they pitched? They cast Force of Negation, pitching Force of Will. So it seems like they had Force of Negation searched for Force of Will to have the full coverage, or the other way around. Killing Frog here is close to game. Is it? This hits them for 4. I guess I should take the damage from Frog once. Let them draw. Bowmaster them. Go to 6. Then I kill Frog. Opponent doesn't attack. Lamao. Can they just cast a Frog with Lurus and die? Seems like that kills them. I'll be at 6 life. How can this go badly? If I don't kill anything and my opponent draws Swords to Plowshares, plows the Maya, replace Frog, still die and Stillmoon Cavalier in a second hit. So I don't really need to cast the Long Goodbye. Kill OBM, then Time Twister for the win. That sounds... But I can't do that. I think I should Long Goodbye the Lurus. I think that's like the only way this goes badly. How are we winning? Well, I just attack my opponent. Misstep, what a card. Might actually not be too bad. I guess it is bad. Chat, Stillmoon Cavalier is OP. We need to play it. Ancestral. True. Ancestral target me. Even through Mental Misstep. Well, let's hope they did not draw it. Flying Frog. They should pitch so Time Walk wins. They can't cast a Time Walk. They take 1 from drawing with the frog and they die. Attack? No attack? What to do? Well, you got me, bro. Is there a way, opponent? Doesn't seem like it. I guess if they draw Ancestral and respond to my Bowmaster trigger. That's pretty good. So clench for no Ancestral, chat. Because they could Ancestral me at 1 life from my, and I would die to the Bowmaster's triggers. Which is crazy. I could cast my Misstep and then die to Mai's life loss ability as well. You miscalculated. What are they waiting for? Just take the damage. Take 1. Don't they die from the cast trigger? Plow. They plow the frog? Sure. Well played. Let's go. Stillmoon Cavalier earning his sideboard spot in this last match for sure. 13th place in the Vintage Challenge with our Maya deck.